Hello and welcome everyone to yet another episode in my solo playthrough of Arnhem 44 Armies and Alliances. This is turn 2, the Allied movement phase. The Allied got some reinforcements, some British airborne. They landed somewhere over here, and by landing they automatically expend 4 of their 7 movement points. That's important to remember, so they only have 3 movement points when they land. So anyway, and you're supposed to land in that hex or adjacent to it. So the artillery managed to get here to get some protection from the woods, and perhaps more importantly, also to be able to attack these German infantry units over here. The same goes for that one. That one was already on the board, but it also moved more towards the crucial hexes of Arnhem, hoping to also be able to give some support to that lone airborne infantry guarding the bridge, completely surrounded by German units. So yeah, they will have to attack and attempt to release the pressure there. I've put these units lying down because that way it's easier for me to remember that they've actually moved. That is not actually in the rules, but a simple way of simply remembering that they have indeed moved. You can also change their orientation or whatever, but a simple way to keep track of what has and has not been moved. Over here near Nijmegen, the 82nd has moved in on the bridge there from both sides. They've moved from over here across this intact bridge and from over there as well. The artillery has also moved closer in order to be able to support any attacks there. Note that airborne artillery only has a range of 4. Normal artillery has a range of 7, so that makes a big difference, but this one is actually in range, so they can support, and this one can definitely support over here, and this one not quite yet. But it can, of course, help in an attack against that one, for instance. Here in the south, the first units of 30th Corps have entered the fray, and the airborne are now also closing in on the German units over there, hoping to move them out of the way. This one is an Allied engineer unit. If it stays in place for the entire duration of the German player turn, then the destroyed bridge here will be automatically repaired, and on the subsequent turn, the Allies will be able to cross that bridge. So that will really come in handy. So that's how that works. Yeah, there's not much more to say about the movement phase of the Allies, really. So what attacks are there going to be? I think I will try to destroy some units here to open up that road. This will be difficult because these are really very well entrenched. Well, I don't know if they're entrenched, but they're anyway in a city hex or a town hex. And there's a difference between the two, by the way. City hex is not exactly the same as a town hex. I don't quite know what the differences are, but there may be a few differences. Anyway, they do defend on an 8 here. That is, each of them defends on a 4. So it looks as if they don't stand a chance, but they actually do. This one might be somewhat of an easier target. This one is a self-propelled artillery, which can also add in its weight to the attack. So that is something that's definitely going to happen. Over here in Nijmegen, undoubtedly the airborne infantry will also try something with the help of the airborne artillery for sure. And here in the north, they will try to relieve the pressure a little bit on the surrounded airborne infantry unit guarding the bridge. So that's it for the Allied movement phase and a little bit of the planning for the Allied attack phase, combat phase. Thank you for watching.